I've been saying for the longest time, the only thing these criminal nations have to offer is organised violence. You can't expect that level of violence not to blow back into your societies.
Mayhem in the U.S. Capitol on Wednesday as swarms of protesters supporting outgoing President Donald Trump stormed the building in an attempt to force Congress to undo Trump's election loss. Police drew guns and fired tear gas after pro-Trump protesters marched through the halls of Congress.
We love you. You're very special.
Now, for years, our parents, our grandparents have told us not to make a fuss, to keep our heads down. Don't let the authorities see you. Don't let the authorities target you.
Have you got proof of your rental?
I ain't got no proof, but I've been riding this bike for a long time.
Right, my colleague just found cannabis grinder on you. Is there going to be any cannabis on you? Just tell us now so we can...
I'm honest. You can search me.
Okay, fine.
But it's too late for that type of thinking now. We are here. When you live under white domination, there are two types of law. There's the law that we receive as marginalised people under white power, and then there's another type of law, the law that looks after their own white people.
Protesters! Oh, there we go! And the
walls of our Capitol, our property, going inside the Capitol, sitting in Speaker Pelosi's office, casually take pictures of themselves, have that played on Fox News. They know that they are not in jeopardy because the cops are taking selfies with them, walking them down the steps to make sure they're not hurt, taking care with their bodies, not like they treated Freddie Gray's body. White Americans aren't afraid of the cops. White Americans are never afraid of the cops, even when they're committing insurrection, even when they're engaged in attempting to occupy our Capitol, to steal the votes of people who look like me. Because in their minds, they own this country, they own that Capitol, they own the cops work for them, and people like me have no damn right to try to elect a president. Because we don't get to pick the president, they get to pick the president. They own the president, they own the White House, they own this country.
The policeman that shot Jacob Blake 7 times in the back as he was trying to see to his children is not going to be prosecuted or charged in any way with attempted murder of this young man. People have to wake up. White power in America has told Africans and other non-white people that America is their country and they will deal with their people in their own way, with kid gloves. And if you're not white, you will receive the type of white power discipline that you deserve. Why are people not listening? They're telling you who they are and who you are in relation to them. You are nobody. The same shit is happening in the UK. People are not opening up their eyes. Brexit wasn't just about leaving the European Union. Brexit was an insurrection against the system that has prevailed in this country for the last 50 years. The white working class and the white criminal elite that run this country have come together, and they will take out other communities that they do not agree with. And we, as African people, and those of us who identify as black, who live in the UK, will be in their target range. Boris Johnson's government has not come out and condemned Donald Trump's actions and words. They haven't condemned it. Priti Patel is saying all very appropriate words, but she's not condemning Donald Trump.
What will it take for a senior politician in the British government like yourself to condemn the actions of this man?
Well, I think absolutely the violence, should stop, and he should absolutely condemn everything that has taken place. There's no question about that at all. Someone was shot, people have died. This is terrible, terrible beyond words, quite frankly, and there is no justification for it.
Why hasn't Boris Johnson condemned Donald Trump's rhetoric? Because they believe it. They are in an association called the International Democratic Union. Look it up, the International Democratic Union. And it's a union of right-wing, racist and fascist organisations. And the Tory party is a part of that. The UK is a deeply anti-African society. And we are going to be next. It's time for you, my brother, to join Warrior for Power. Search for Patreon online and then search for Warrior for Power. It costs just $2 US, $2 to join if you're living in Africa or in the Caribbean. And it costs just $6 if you're living in Europe, America or under the white dominions. That's $2 per month or $6 per month. Join and let's start the total radical transformation of the lives of African people on planet Earth. It starts with you.